What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here at Delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. You can head to Indiegogo for a limited time, still get Deus Volt from me, which is crushing it, over $25,000. So happy about that. We are in demand, so we're just waiting for Jesse to finish up all those stretch goals in drawing so I can get all that to print, and then hopefully just mail these out of there, get it out to your hands, and make everybody excited for the next one, maybe. There's no woke content in Deus Volt, I can tell you that right now. All right, thanks everybody who backed this campaign, everybody, so far. Also, you guys are awesome. Really appreciate you. Support the channel, and let's get to our story of the day. All right, this is Bounding Into Comics, which I really appreciate, my favorite comic book news website. They're talking about a tweet that Tim Pool made last week where he was explaining why he thinks Disney's Falcon and the Winter Soldier is anti-woke. If you look at Tim Pool's hot take on this, it was, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is anti-woke, and woke leftists are pissed. Now they realize it's a show about a black man beating Antifa with an American flag. I guess that's one take of it, and Disney was very careful in this. I actually wanted to watch the show before I made a comment on this tweet. I guess it says it was yesterday, but it was not yesterday. This tweet was old. I think he's made a few tweets about this. And so I wanted to watch the show and really actually have something to say about it before I bothered talking about Tim Pool's milquetoast comments here. And like usual, he's taking just this like really weird simping for Disney tack in calling this anti-woke. They did have a one world government bad guy. They call themselves the Flag Smashers or whatever. Which I guess is anti-globalist in some way. But it was very, very nondescript in what their cause was. They were just very angry about events in the Marvel Universe and then people being displaced as refugees and put into camps and things like that. So they were angry that, there's literal Nazi things going on. I don't know if that's super anti-woke. It really doesn't correlate very well to anything politically, even though he calls it Antifa. That's really a stretch to make that allegory with this. Now, what was actually in the show was so much ham-fisted black man in America is being held down by the white man sort of narratives all over everything. It was obnoxious. It was painful to watch in a lot of spots. And it really slowed down the show and ruined what actually wouldn't have been all that bad of just like a pretty generic action superhero flick. Unfortunately, they had to make the big deal out of all this. So the train of events that went there, as it starts out in the first episode or whatnot, and I don't care. I've got spoilers in this. Deal with it. You guys, go find it on the open seas out there if you really care. But I'm hoping you guys don't actually subscribe to Disney Plus anyway. I know I don't. Oh, but I have a friend who does. Yeah, that's it. It starts out with like him being unable to get a loan, even though he's a very fancy celebrity in the Falcon, in the Avengers. Yeah, he just can't qualify for a loan. We can't help you out. Now, that's all nonsense. Every bank bends over backwards to help all these rappers or whatever start their brands and things like that. If you want to correlate to that to real life, that's never an actual problem for a celebrity black person. Everybody tries to virtue signal to do everything for them at all times. And that's why you see these brands get picked up by Nike and these brands get picked up by Adidas. All of these celebrities always end up getting whatever the heck they want, and it's so these corporate America can golf clap and go, look at how nice we are to these minorities. It's quite the opposite of reality in here, but they wanted to paint a picture that the black man's repressed by the white banker, and he was a white banker, not a normal thing that you'd think of as banker. Next subject. Of course, the next episode, the Falcon gets stopped by cops, and he gets harassed. Why? Because he's black. And it just one ham-fisted moment after another. You want to call this anti-woke? It's about the dumbest take I've seen Tim Pool do, and he's done a lot of dumb takes. Him and the Quartering really are working on that Grifter of the Year award for getting right-wingers to read them and listen to them and be like, oh, yes, I'm open-minded, and these are kind of center-left people, and these are the people I'll follow because they're good, and they have good takes. That's kind of their little niche in the world here. And it's just absolutely terrible. You get into the last episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, and of course, I'm skipping over a lot of the stuff. Of course, the white Captain America that they bring in to replace the original is brutal and is horrible and kills people, and he's just like a loose cannon, and they had to strip him of his titles. And the only person who deserves it is the black man, because the black man really represents America these days. And they literally said that. I mean, this was not just an implied thing. The entire last episode, over and over again, is that black Captain America? No, I'm just Captain America. It's like, oh God, just stop. They went really ham-fisted with it. It was very, very painful to watch. So, yes, you want to say it's not woke? I mean, it's not woke in that, like, I guess it's not a tranny gay Captain America yet. But they are playing horrible, horrible identity politics with this show. Something they didn't really do with WandaVision. So they are pushing further in that direction. And this is how we can expect the MCU to go from here on out. Let me know what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.